Alright, well, this is Allie Zirkle here at SP Kennel. Welcome back to my food drop discussion. I'm less stressed out now because now I'm 500 miles down the trail. And as you'll notice, this is kind of a lot of gear. But if you think about it, 500 miles into the race, you're halfway done, you know? And while I sit here thinking, okay, I'm halfway done, what might happen out there? And things that might happen is, you know, your feet might have gotten wet for some reason. So I've made sure that I pack additional boots. Actually, there are shoes already packaged inside of these boots. And as well as boots, of course, I've got socks. Actually, I packed several sets of socks just to make sure, and I'll actually put them in there. The other thing you think about is not only your feet, but your human gear. Have you gotten wet at all? Do you need to, reassess your gear? So what I've also done is I've got some seam-sealed clothing. These are long johns. I've got a jacket that I'm sending out on the trail, seam-sealed clothing, extra mittens, neck gaiters. Of course, we've got our more gloves, because gloves always get wet out there, and it's pretty hard to dry them out in some of these checkpoints where there's just log cabins. So that's kind of the human gear once again. We have a very large vet pack because you just want to keep resupplying. One of the things that we're doing on the trail this year is we're giving all of our dogs Prilosec, which is an acid reducer, and that's just to make sure that any kind of concerns for ulcers are way in the back of our mind. So I've got my resupply of Prilosec in this vet pack. And then the other stuff that you think about is not only for the dogs, we've got the dog blankets, as I talked about before, but your sled and sled parts. So you've got spare runner plastics out on the trail. You never know when you might hit a rock, break your runner plastic, so you got to make sure that you have enough of those out there as well. So, I guess I'm 500 miles down the trail now.
And what checkpoint is that?
This is Iditarod.
The famous Iditarod.
It is.